Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Today I'm flying to Antwerp. It's the first time that I'm flying to Antwerp. It's very windy today, so the landing will be probably slightly challenging. Luckily it's going to be mostly in the axis, but we might have to use the wind correction for the approach speed. This means that if the headwind component for the wind speed is more than 15 knots, then we will add some wind correction to our approach speed. And that's going to be half the base speed plus the gust component. And since we are quite light, less than 1000 kilos today, we will take our base approach speed according to the AFM as 63 knots, let's say 65. And if there is gusts more than 27 knots, then we will not try to land. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima approaching Antwerp, request to leave the frequency.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, frequency change approved, bye, have a nice day.
Frequency change is approved, thank you, bye bye. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima. Okay, let's go.
21 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, clouds view at 3,500 feet. Antwerp information, Lima, 1420. Expect standard ILS approach. Runway 29 for arrivals and departures. Runway surface condition at 1345. Dry runway condition code 666. Open. Transition level 55. Wind 29 or 0 degrees. 15 knots. Minimum 9 knots. Maximum 21 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds view at 3,500 feet. Temperature 8. Dew point 1. QNH 1030. NOSIG. Confirm information. Lima on first contact.
Antwerp Tower, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, good afternoon.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, Antwerp Tower, good afternoon.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima DA40 with a flight time from Charatu to Antwerp. We are 3 minutes inbound Tango with information Lima received requesting landing instructions.
Fox Papa Lima enter the CTR via Tango RUPEL KONTI at 1500 feet, QNH 1030, runway 29 in use.
We'll enter the CTR via Tango RUPEL KONTI, runway 29 in use, QNH 1030, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima. Alright. So the ATIS weather was obtained briefing. I will join the left-hand downwind for runway 29er via Tango RUPEL KONTI, 1500 feet. Then right, left, runway 29er, altimeter set 1030, annunciator panel checked, fuel is balanced, tiny bit more to the left. Taxi lights on. Okay, alt 2000. So Tango is the bridge there, I think. And RUPEL is the junction in the reverse where the big building is. Foxtrot Papa Lima overhead RUPEL inbound KONTI.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, report Conti.
We'll go Foxtrot Papa Lima. Nice. Okay, if we approach by 70, that's good. It's a tiny bit of extra for the wind at this weight, otherwise normal approach speed. So that all comes together nicely. Airfield in sight, by the way. Konti, I guess, is there, where the highway goes in front of the big buildings, I mean behind the big buildings. And then afterwards we'll have to descend to 1000 feet still. Foxtrot Papa Lima approaching Konti.
Fox Papa Lima, descent approved, proceed direct, left base, runway 29, report final.
Descent approved, proceeding direct, left base, runway 29er will go on final. Foxtrot Papa Lima. Okay. Left base is more or less where the road crosses the railway. Okay, speed check, flaps. Okay, we have a lot of wind from the left, so we don't have to go down very quick. But let's say speed check, flaps full. A bit to the left because there is a lot of wind. Approach is free, brakes released, speed is good, flaps full.
Fox Papa Lima, wind 300 degrees, 15 knots, gusting 22 knots, runway 29 is clear to land.
Runway 29 clear to land. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima. Okay, we are still very high. But kommt in order.
The wind was strong and gusty on final, and while it was mostly in the runway axis, the variable strength and direction meant that I had to work continuously to maintain the extended center line and a constant descent angle. Due to the strong headwind, I was approaching very slow, with a ground speed of not more than 50 knots.
Speed good.
You will see that just before touching down, I still had to correct for a strong gust from the left, but the touchdown itself was perfectly decrabbed.
Very nice. Very nice.
Fox Papa Lima, report destination on the field.
General Aviation Apron, Foxtrot Papa Lima.
Fox Papa Lima, roger, vacate left via Alpha 2, taxi to the GAT approved, are you familiar?
Vacate via Alpha 2, it's the first time visit, but we know that it's in front of the building with the blue doors, so in theory that should be fine.
Yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask.
Of course, we'll go Foxtrot Papa Lima. And if I would see something, that would be amaze balls. And Foxtrot Papa Lima taxiway, runway vacated.
Roger.
Landing lights, flaps up. And just to be sure,
After taxiing to the GA Apron and shutting down, I submitted a flight plan for the return leg before going into the terminal to have a look around. You have to enter the building using the same arrivals door where the commercial passengers would do so it is a bit of a strange feeling to pass through there all alone. I am happy to report that both the sanitary facilities and the restaurant passed my quick quality control.
nice. Clear. Started. Brakes on. Taxi lights off. Standby. Okay, flaps are up. Transponder is on standby. Landing light is off. Pitot heat is off. After landing checklist is complete. Alright, 2 minutes has passed. Avionics master.
Electric master off. Alright, let's get back home. External inspection is completed. Rear door and canopy is locked. Left clear, right clear, strobe lights on, engine master on, glow on, glow off, strobe lights on, left clear, right clear. Okay, we start, so the pressure is in the green. Avionics on.
3 claps. After start checklist is complete.
Antwerp information. Quebec 1520. Expect standard ILS approach. Runway 29er for arrivals and departures. Wind 290 degrees, 12 knots, minimum 8 knots, maximum 23 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds few at 3,500 feet. QNH 1031. NOSIG. Confirm information. Quebec on first contact.
Antwerp Ground, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, good evening.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima Ground, good evening.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima at the General Aviation Apron with information Quebec received, requesting taxi for a VFR flight to Echo Bravo Charlie India as filed, and requesting exit overhead via ALBER and EKERE at 1,500 feet.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, Roger, taxi to holding point runway 29er via Bravo 1, Bravo 2, QNH 1031.
Taxi to holding point runway 29er via Bravo 1, Bravo 2, QNH 1031. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima. Taxi released. Okay, brakes are available. And this time we put the alt on.
Getting back out of the terminal was a bit of an adventure, as I completely forgot to take my pilot license with me when I went inside. Typically, I just leave it in my flight bag when I get out of the plane, which is not an issue at small general aviation airports, but here on my way out I had to go through security where normal passengers would enter with their passports and plane tickets. Now I know that as a GA pilot, you will need to show your ID and pilot license here. I have a feeling that I was not the first pilot who got surprised by this, as the security personnel immediately offered to just drive me to the plane and check my papers there. So after all, I got a free taxi out of the story, which was pretty cool even if I was a bit embarrassed.
Okay, Bravo 1, Bravo 2, so we go to the very end. Well, still a long taxi here. Birds, get out of the way. Thank you. Don't. Hello. 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 Alright. Foxtrot Golf Uniform, Papa Lima holding at Bravo 2, runway 29er, ready for departure.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, contact tower 135.205, bye.
Contact tower 135.205, thank you, Foxtrot Golf Uniform, Papa Lima. 121, 135.205, 126.9er. Antwerp Tower, Foxtrot Golf Uniform, Papa Lima, good evening, holding at Bravo 2, runway 29er, ready for departure.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, Antwerp Tower, good day again. Wind 280 degrees, 10 knots, gusting 16 knots, runway 29er clear for takeoff. Right and out ALBER, EKERE, climb to 1,500 feet.
Runway 29er clear for takeoff, then right turn via ALBER and EKERE at 1,500 feet. Foxtrot Golf Uniform, Papa Lima. Released. Approach is free, landing lights are on. Its pitot hit is fine, we don't need that at 8 degrees. Wind mostly in the axis.
Entered runway 29.
Alright. Timer cleared. Timer started. Takeoff. I have control. Power set. Bit too windy. Airspeed alive. 55. Okay, 400 above. Speed checked, flaps up. Landing lights, annunciator panel is good. Climbing to 1,500 feet. Overhead ALBER almost. Turn to 313. Very sunny view of Antwerp to the left.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, leaving the CTR, frequency change approved, bye-bye.
Leaving the CTR, frequency change is approved. Thank you for the service and have a nice evening. Foxtrot Papa Lima.
Thanks, you too.
Okay. Brussels information, Foxtrot Golf Uniform, Papa Lima, good evening.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, bus information, good evening.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, Diamond DA40 with a flight plan from Antwerp to Charleroi. Just departed the CTR of Antwerp to the north, just overhead EKERE at 1,500 feet, requesting flight information services.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, identified, Brussels QNH is 1031 and military is active.
Brussels QNH 1031 and military is active, thank you. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima. Just up to 2000, a bit smoother air. There you go, inbound Delta above the port of Antwerp. You can see how the water ripples in the low sun. That's quite pretty. When do we expect to land? 16:26. Unfortunately, that's still in daylight. I mean, a few minutes after sunset. Okay, I will put the P2 heat on, it's only 4 degrees. Another successful flight. First visit to Antwerp, quite windy conditions. TANGO is now just on our left wing, that's where we entered the CTR. It's a tiny bit of a pity that I got a direct base, because that way I couldn't show as much of the actual pattern. But it's always, of course, a small challenge when it's your first time visiting an airport and then you get direct base. Always up for a challenge, as long as it's within reasonable boundaries, of course. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima approaching Charleroi, request to change the frequency.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, bye bye.
Bye bye, Foxtrot Papa Lima. Charleroi Tower, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima with information Yankee, good evening. 3 minutes inbound, November, request landing instructions.
Foxtrot Golf Uniform Papa Lima, Charleroi, good evening. Report November, information Yankee, QNH 1032.
Wilco, information Yankee, QNH 1032, Foxtrot Papa Lima. And I bet I will get direct right base. We will see, since I don't hear much traffic. Taxi lights on, almost in the CTR.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, report Airfield inside.
Airfield inside, Foxtrot Papa Lima.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, report final number 1.
Wilco, Foxtrot Papa Lima, direct final. Okay, speed check, flaps full.
Foxtrot Papa Lima 310 degrees 8 knots, runway 24 clear to land.
Runway 24 clear to land, Foxtrot Papa Lima.
Runway 96 Mike Victor, line up and wait runway 24.
Line up and wait runway 24 and 6 Mike Victor.
Noise. Noise. Alright, let's vacate. Expedite.
Foxtrot Papa Lima, taxi approved, monitor ground 121.805, over.
Taxi approved, will monitor ground on 121.805. Thanks, bye bye, Foxtrot Papa Lima.
Bye. Runway 96 Mike Victor, wind 300 degrees 6 knots, maximum on 0, need 24 clear for takeoff.
landing lights.
Takeoff runway 24 and LM6, Mike Victor.
Monitor the ground. Left and right is clear. Alright, still a bit more crosswindy than expected, but nothing we couldn't handle.
Ready to taxi on R3, X-ray Zulu.
On R3, X-ray Zulu, taxi Mike 7, November 7, holding point 24.
Mike 7, November 7, holding point 24 on R3, X-ray Zulu.
Brakes. Another nice flight. I enjoyed the visit to Antwerp, another new airstrip in my logbook. As always, thank you for coming along. Please like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you aren't. And I will see you the next time. Fly safe. Bye bye.